Oh, hello, it is Tease. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. Hope all are safe. So I just wanted to mention about these two content creators and what they were speaking about. Some of, well, actually, the the guy that was speaking on the women, like that was really funny. But the other one was like, oh my gosh, that's actually a really good point. To where both sides are really true. So I'll go to the one that was actually funny, so I can get serious. So there was a gentleman. Um, he was basically saying, he was like, well, women in the club. He said you have men in the club, and then you'll have women in the club. And let's just say, like, okay, even if you're LGBT, you'll go in your own section, in your own lane to get what you're looking for. Like, okay, I'm this looking for that, and I am this looking for that. So what he was saying is, long story short, he went into a straight club, or he thought he was in a straight club, to look for straight single women. Like, okay, I'm here for the women, so to speak, and hopefully the women are here for me. So I look good, I got my stuff together, I'm Big Ward. He's the man. So basically, long story short, he said when he went to this club, he said all he seen were studs. So you pretty much have like women with men's clothes on, or women playing the role as the man, a good dude, if you will. And so what he was saying is, these women ain't thinking about me. They're here for the studs, and the studs are here for them. He was basically saying there wouldn't be 20 studs here just to waste their damn time. They know who they're coming for because they know who's lurking and lusting for them as well. So basically what he's saying is, whenever he goes in a nightclub, he'll see a lot of women on women. The women all over each other. Oh, yeah, go on, girl. And slap your ass, girl. Or let me twerk on you, gal. To where the men you're just literally like the redheaded stepchild at the family reunion. No one knows you. It's like you're just, you're overlooked, so to speak. So basically, he was like, yeah, it's happening to me. I'm Big Ward. Let him talk. Like, again, he has his stuff together. Like, okay, he's the man. He has his stuff together. He has his vehicle, house, got money. He has it. All the check marks should be wiped off when it comes to him because he's the man. But he said, no, these days, he said, the women, women want women. And he was saying that women don't blame the men as to why you're scissoring each other. The same way what a man wouldn't blame a woman if he want a bat with balls. And which is pretty funny because I'm like, yeah, that is true. I wouldn't be like, oh, you're the reason why I blame one part of it. Like, okay, the overly masculine part, I do, which is the second point that another content creator was making. I do blame that part, like on the men, because it's like if you don't play that masculine role, then the woman does have to. She does have to pick up the pace and be the man and the father, and the man and the woman in the relationship. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're too cute to get or too cute to get your nails dirty, to take out the trash, or change your tire, then she's gonna have to get out there and work on the railroad. You see what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I justify for the masculine part. As far as now, first I want to do it chewing on other women, then that is completely okay. That's, you can't. There is a line there, But on the second part, as far as the masculinity, he was basically saying with men, and I only inserted women too because I could relate. Second, 1 minute. I could relate to what they were saying. Hold on 1 second. Somebody's standing right by me. I can relate to the second part as far as masculinity. But hold on 1 second, I can't pause it. Which I don't understand either, because it's like you'll have these, I'm known for my camera or this and that, but it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It doesn't pull. Now, mind you, look at had the whole shopping center parked right next to me. But I'm waiting though. I don't like talking over top people's heads. I guess I'll walk away and talk. So they pull up right next to me. Yeah, but basically what he was saying, like as far as like men that are like overly in their masculinity, they'll be too masculine to get vulnerable, or too masculine to say, hey, I need help, or hey, something's not right, or hey, I need somebody to talk to. And I associated women in that as well, because it's like, okay, and actually I'm actually merging women and pride in there too, because I'm thinking like, now do they not cry for help because they're overly masculine, or is there a splash of pride in there as well? And the reason why I merged the woman in too is because sometimes when I can put myself in that situation, or put myself in the shoes of a woman, like, okay, I'm so tough, or I got it all figured out, or I'm doing this myself, and pretty much like I'm not gonna ask for help. Either I'm convinced that I got this, or again, there's a splash of pride there somewhere. And I felt myself being there, or there would literally be men and women where they're like, okay, or at least put it out there, because I don't fall for that either. Somebody say like, oh, I'm here to take care of you, or I'm here to be your knight in shining armor, and then you fall for it. Now your head's cracked open. You know how with the whole trust thing. But I don't want to be like, okay, you could be lying, but if somebody actually genuinely wants to help, I do have to say, okay, get out of your own way and allow someone to help you. Even if you do figure out, you have it all figured out. There's nothing wrong with, relaxing and enjoying aid and enjoying some type of pampering or assistance, if you will. You can get out of your own way, and it's not going to kill you to allow one to pay for your lunch, or allow one to give you $2, even if it's $2. Thank you. You shouldn't have. So that's why I'm thinking like, now for me, is that, you're just overly prideful, or is that a little bit too much masculinity? You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, I got it. I got it figured out, or I got it. Basically I got it. And then whether I do or don't, it's like, again, why am I in my own way? So I completely understood where he was coming from, because he was pretty much saying at a time such as this, these are rough times, and a lot of men, they're not going to say, hey, I need help, or hey, I'm struggling, or hey, I need somebody to talk to. Even if it's not, okay, hey, I need you to pull me out of the mud. It's like something like, okay, just simply talking about it, And he was simply talking about it, and you don't know, he was basically saying, with you being vulnerable, you don't know if that can open a door for you, as far as like, okay, this is for the vulnerable, this is help for the vulnerable, or you stated your concerns, and I'm actually here to help people with these type of concerns, so, and I understand it with me, because I'm very particular. I wouldn't dare, even no matter the severity of the help, I wouldn't dare just reach out there, hey, help, literally come up and be on the side of the road with a cup, or come to a Walmart. Some people do this too, like, oh, help, or I can go up and down the parking lot asking for change. Certain stuff, I'm just like, yeah, no, because I know what comes with that territory. If I'm literally in dire need, I'm gonna go somewhere where I know this is genuine help, to where I'm not gonna feel rejected, and I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm not gonna feel a certain, So I feel like if it's gonna be a hell no, I might as well not ask. You see what I'm saying? So that's why certain things I just wouldn't dare do. And it has nothing to do with pride. It's just about wasting your damn time. Like, I'm not gonna be, how you doing? Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, help, and then whoever hears me, like, no. I'm very particular. So I can understand it too, from the men's point, because people are like, well, damn, who could I'm supposed to be the man and provide. I'm supposed to be the one. Who can I go to cry? Who is that shoulder? You know what I mean? Can you depend on your women? Can you depend, you know what I mean? And most of the time it's hell no, so I get it. That's why I say I can put myself in the shoes, and those are actually pretty good points as to what's really going on these days, and at a time such as this, like what's really real, what's happening. Yeah, so yeah, so I just thought that was pretty interesting, as far as actually seeing things for what they are, and noticing how things are changing. Like, I notice everything, and that's probably why I get so easily irritated, because I'm just like, what if, I'm just can find myself low-key freaking out, because I'm like, I see what the hell's going on, and I know what's happening. I see the slippery slope, and it's like no one else sees the chaos, or maybe they do see it and they're ignoring, whatever it is. It's like everyone is so focused on self, to where you don't see the bigger picture. Like I said, we're all so selfish that we don't see anything collectively. Like, even now, I don't want to blame it on summer, and I don't even want to blame it on women, but I see a lot of women these days, they all have their asses out, and like I say again, and I have to put myself in their shoes again too, to say, hey, yes, you're dressed provocative, and I might be dressed all right, because I'm probably not dressed appropriately either. But when I look at people that are provocatively dressed, I still have to throw myself in their shoes. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to, look down on you, or talk to you as if I haven't had my ass out once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if you ask me, and I don't want to be TMI, but if you ask me, like, my comfort, me being comfortable, would be just literally in my birthday suit. Like, I feel like that's my most comfortable. Now, how can I and I wouldn't go outdoors and just be ass out naked. But I'm just saying, like, for me, that's my comfort. So a part of me gets it, but when it comes to public, and I'm looking at their ASS, one lady had on a skirt, the young pink lady, had on a skirt, but her whole bottom half, like, all of it was out. I mean, her pussy was completely out. Now I was just like, wow. Like, what? My thing is, I was just more offended. Like, why wear the skirt if your ass is out anyway? But as I'm looking around now, like, I've seen two ladies booty shorts on, but it's not like it's something to look at either. But then again, do I shame that too? And which is probably not. I'm like, okay, because you never know, maybe perhaps I looked like a can of biscuits one day. Speaking of that, I guess somebody said that the lady and a baby looked like a busted can of biscuits. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, but it's very interesting. You look around like, wow. And it's summer too, but like I say, if I do things privately, like I say, maybe if I'm naked, maybe on the beach, but most of the time if I'm at the beach, I'll have the beach to myself. And even at the pool, okay, I'm obviously at a private pool. I wouldn't do a public pool. A million bodies in the water, I'm just, no. Yeah, but some of the stuff you just look around and observe, like you just shut up and look and listen, you'll see what's going on. And you'll hear it too. Like you look around, like literally everybody's in their own selfish bubble. Well, I can do it. I'm grown. I can wear my ass out. I'm grown. I can leave my children for dead. And then imagine if we all think like that. That's the thing. And that's why it's looking like disastrous as you look around, because everybody's in that selfish bubble. Nobody sees that everybody's ass out, because all they see is, I know I got my ass out. Or I know I ain't shit. But yeah. But it's really, really interesting as you just sit back and observe. That's what I do. I sit back and watch. Yeah, I'm just looking at people. They probably notice too. Like, oh my gosh, are you looking upside my head? Not really, but I am definitely observing. Yeah, so a lot of stuff, it just doesn't look sanitary either too. You see them the booty shorts literally in the crack of some people's ass, just like this. I'm gonna have to put this on Twitter. That lady has on. She has booty pop. I'm gonna get it too. Can't see. Each car's vehicle's got in the way, but we'll see if we can get her this way. Her I don't want to run behind her. Basically, she has on two imitation or two inflated butt cheeks, if you will. And people were thinking that shit's cute. They're okay with getting poison in their system. Okay. They're okay with that. Yeah, but I'm telling you, you look around. This is what we're on. This is what we're on. Now, a lot of people don't see themselves too. It's like, okay, you're gonna wear these tight booty shorts. I don't care how they look. I already told you about that lady too. I don't even think this video even went through because it was a lady. She had on leggings, but you don't have to with the mesh leggings where it's mesh in the front and on the side. So basically, she had two. I ain't even gonna mention it. Just know that she was too big for those leggings, and they were mesh. I'm not even gonna go into detail. Yeah, I see a lot of booty pops, a lot of there was another young lady too, and I seen her yesterday. She actually was really sweet. She was a sweet young lady, but you could tell she had like a sexualized look. Like to the naked eye, if you were to assume, you assume that she's in some type of sex work, which I believe she is. But she had personality. She was a sweet gal. I don't want to judge. Oh no, you're in a sex work, or you give me Jezebel vibes. Like, no, she didn't rub me the wrong way. It was just more like, okay, for sure got a booty pop, and for sure dressed inappropriately or provocatively, you know. But other than that, you know, you can see beyond, you know. I guess it wouldn't be terrible. I mean, at least she had personality. At least she'll speak and, you know, give a compliment, you know. I was like, overall, I thought she was pretty sweet. Like I said, she didn't rub me the wrong way. It's just nowadays I'm thinking though everything is sexualized. They said literally you go to these award shows or you flick on the tube, everybody's pretty much naked or got their bussies out. That's what it is. Everyone's dressing. That's probably why everyone's naked nowadays, because maybe that's the trend. The less, the better. Oh, and it's summertime. Oh, now I have a reason to be naked. Oh, it's so hot. Let me have my bussy out. You know. Yeah, but it's like you don't really see. Seems like everybody's trying to show what they got. You know, and then by the time you see their ins and outs, and it's like, that's it. Everyone's just naked now. You know. But yeah. Yeah. I see a lot of interesting things. I guess I'll continue to babble. It is a lovely day. I want to say it's going to be about maybe 80, 85. It is a lovely day, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm probably going to check out some more stores, see what else is around. Oh, Sephora's up there. Yeah. And then you got on a booty skirt. Yeah, Yeah, I'm thinking everything is just like overly sexualized these days, to where it's like it's literally. And honestly, I don't want to say it's spilling into the church, because the church has always been sexualized, but they kept it more bottled. But there was another guy who was pretty much saying he was basically getting lured to a church. They said they had young, sexy women, pretty much, that looked like they were sexualizing, like, ooh, come to our church, ooh, come to church, so and so, as if, oh, people are definitely going to come for the gals. So I'm thinking, like, I wasn't surprised by that at all, because I know the church has always been wild, if you will. There's always some type of scandal or story coming out of the church, so I was not surprised at all by that. But just notice how everything is sexualized now. Children are sexualized. These costumes are, even, how like people dress up, like, okay, I'm gonna dress up as Frozen, I'm gonna dress up as Buzz Lightyear or whatever, and then they'll have like a BBL, they're twerking. Everything is just so trashy, if you ask me. It is. Everybody's doing the same. Everybody's doing something to change. Everybody got a rash. I'm like, y'all don't find that weird, But I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of buttocks. This car gonna fly by this lady's butt. She's like, first of all, that is too much caboose anyway to be having out without a leash. Yeah, some people, they don't see themselves, or they don't give a damn. You either don't see or you don't give a damn. One of the two. And again, if we got everybody here that don't know or don't care what's going on, I'm telling you, we're headed for a slippery slope. Yeah, everybody's too busy trying to show what they got, Old, young, fat, small. Everybody got to show what they got. I got to show it. Especially, oops. And again, did I mention it's summertime? It is summertime. So now it really makes sense to show you what I got. Really come through. Tobacco. Like that. Yes, I'll probably babble for 20 minutes. Or 3 minutes. 2 minutes and change. Yeah. Character. I'm gonna probably walk around on the next video. I'm really sitting down somewhere too, because I have this car. Babble and observe. What the hell are you looking at, sir? Yeah, I'm thinking, honestly, if we can just challenge ourselves, just challenge yourself to use a day of, okay, I'm gonna listen and observe, like using eyes and ears only. And then therefore you will literally see and hear everything that you need to know. Yeah, literally just using my eyes and ears. Like I said, nothing. Just watch people, watch how they move, what they're doing, what they're into, what they find funny. Like, I'm telling you, people are very strange. Like, I noticed the strangest thing. Like, when I say I notice everything, and I just look at people like, are you looking at the side of my head? Yes, but I'm not gonna tell you that. But lovely day nonetheless. Lovely. I should have went to the pickup side. It's probably more chill over there. Best Buy. They have like a little bit of cool things in this plaza. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll stop babbling here. I'll hop back later. Be well, be safe.